I'm not sure what happened, but he's got something going on. His face all swelled up. I thought it might be a snake bite, but I'm not convinced. He broke that horn off a while back, and I wonder if infection didn't get in there. I plan to treat it for infection. I made me a poultice out of charcoal and flaxseed, and we shall see if that helps. But yeah, he doesn't look too good. I'm surprised he's eating and still upright and seems fine otherwise, but we can't let that go. Don't know how good you can see, but he's got some charcoal and flaxseed on his head where that horn come off. He wasn't too happy with me to put it on there, so I didn't even try to tie a rag around it to keep it there, but we'll see if it draws out any of the infection, if that's indeed what it is. But yeah, he's swelled up. He looks bad. Poor guy still looks rough. I treated him with Epsom salt last night. Just kind of rinsed off the worst of it, and I'm gonna give him some more charcoal this morning and see if it helps any. It's been 24 hours since I started, and there's been very little change. He's still eating somewhat, so hopefully he'll pull through. Yeah, buddy. Hello everyone, welcome back to Angel's Rest Farm. I have a few things on my mind I wanted to talk to you about today. I think around a year ago I did a video kind of detailing the first year of our journey, where we began to look into financial freedom, how to escape the rat race that society pulls us into, loan money for everything, how to get what you want when you want it instead of working towards it, saving towards it. And we've realized that we really do need to try and live within our means, and like my wife says quite a bit, to act my wage. So we've been at it for a year when I made the first video, and this marks about the 2nd year anniversary since we really got adamant about trying to improve our financial situation. But anyways, I'll try and discuss a few of the pointers that we've hit on. It's mainly been just kind of a slow slog this past year, and not a whole lot of headway, but you can still see the signs, and we're not as paycheck to paycheck anymore as we used to be. November of last year, we finally wrote the last check to pay off our credit card debt. We had already cut up our credit cards over a year prior, but we had quite a bit of debt on credit cards, and we worked hard to pay that off. And when we got that done, we were down to just a car loan anymore. And soon after that, we found out that hey, we're going to be adding to the family soon, and rather than throw all our money at the car loan, we are saving up some for any issues that may or may not arise during pregnancy or after the baby's here. But we intend to knock out that car loan just as fast as we can if everything works out as far as the health of mom and baby when he gets here. And yeah, Lord willing, we'll be done with that car loan hopefully before long. And that is the last debt that we have other than our mortgage. The mortgage, we're not quite as focused on getting paid off as soon as possible. We have based a lot of our thinking off of Dave Ramsey's advice, where he talks about getting out of debt, and he talks about trying to get rid of all consumer debt just as soon as possible. Just get it out of here, and then slowing down once you hit just a mortgage payment anymore. And we do intend to take our mortgage a little slower, though we do want to get rid of that as well. So when we started about 2 years ago, we were paying upwards of $900, sometimes $1,000 a month in just interest. Today we are down to paying just over $600 a month in interest, and the majority of that, the large majority of that, is interest towards our property, which does not depreciate in value. So it's not necessarily a losing endeavor there. But anyways, I would advise anybody to follow Dave Ramsey as far as getting out of debt. Maybe not so much when he talks about building wealth. I just don't see the need to be rich. I don't like the idea of having a bunch of money and starting to fall into the trap of the love of money, where, you know, it's in scripture where it's the root of all evil, or all kinds of evil. But yeah, getting out of debt is definitely good, and that's our goal. So we hope to keep working towards that, and who knows where we'll be in a year from now. We have done a whole lot more budgeting the past 2 years than any of the rest of our life combined, and a budget is a good thing, but we have learned that it is only as good as the effort you put towards actually following it. We have tried very hard. Some months it's just we haven't been successful, put it to you bluntly. But anyways, yeah, make a budget, try and stick to it. That helps tremendously. And if you do fail in some areas, don't focus on it. Focus on the next month, the one that you can still work on. And I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble. I will go back to the goat here in a minute, so if those of you who have just come to see what's going on with my goat, then you can find that out here. 4 days after I first saw it, he still has a swollen head. You can see that black spot on top where I've been putting activated charcoal and flaxseed trying to draw the infection out. He's not very fond of me coming in here anymore. Goats do not like water on their head, and I've been dousing him in the morning with a charcoal slurry, and then in the evening with a bottle of Epsom salt, and he just does not appreciate being sprayed on the head with it for some reason. If you look closely, his swelling's gone down, but that eye is still not good. It's been a little over a week. There's the good side. I have changed my mind. I think that he somehow or another poked something in his eye, and I'm not sure if he's not going to be permanently blind on that side. But he's back to wandering around the pasture and picking and eating, and seems to be fairly healthy and happy again. He's doing a lot better now. If you look at the other side, come on Razor, show us your blind spot. He's got a bad eye now, and it looks to me like he actually got stabbed right in front of his eye. Maybe with the other goat's horns. I'm not sure. Maybe with something out on the pasture. I do not believe anymore that it was the horn that he lost. I'm not sure. But he's healthier again. He seems himself. And I'm waiting to see if that eye's going to heal up or not. But at this point, I still believe he's going to be blind permanently on that side. Well, he's back to being almost himself again. He looks happy. He's running around the pasture here with our weather, and he seems happy all in all. He's starting to look like he may regain sight in that eye. I might have been wrong on that. Apparently he was not stabbed in the eye. Apparently it was not infection from the horn breaking off. It must have been getting poked in the head by something. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Hey, thanks for watching.